Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be making a delicious ratatouille, just like from the movie. All of our ingredients for the base are laid out here. We're gonna start off with a crushed tomato, fresh basil. We grow them at home. You can find them in bunches at usually at the supermarket. Worst case scenario, you can use dry. For our vegetables, we're gonna be using some yellow squash, some zucchini, 1 onion, large onion, 2 green bell peppers, 5 tomatoes. I would say these are like small to medium size. We're gonna be using 3 cloves of garlic. Also, we're gonna be using sea salt, of course. You can use regular salt, black pepper, and some good quality olive oil. To slice all of our vegetables, we're going to be using a mandolin slicer. The blade is facing towards the direction of which you're sliding, or opposite direction. So you're just going to slide your vegetables back and forth along this mandolin. Be careful though, you don't want to cut yourself. These are quite dangerous. Here you can see Mama is sliding the squash and back and forth along the mandolin slicer. They're like discs. She's slicing up the zucchini. Nice. I wanted to mention for the tomatoes, we're using pretty firm tomatoes because you don't want them too soft such that they don't glide through the mandolin. You want them hard such that the mandolin is able to cut them. If you don't have a mandolin slicer, you can also just chop your vegetables with a knife. We're going to chop our bell peppers into large chunks. You get like these little square chunks over here. This is about the size that we're looking for, something that's bite-sized. We are now chopping up our onions, and you want them to be large chunks. We're gonna actually use, again, our amazing chopper. Chop up the 3 garlic cloves. To make our ratatouille, we're going to be using a cast iron skillet. And the reason why is because we're going to first cook this on the stove, and then later we're going to take it to the oven. So you want to make sure you're using a pan or a skillet that is oven proof. We're now pouring our olive oil into our pan that we're heating. We're adding in our onions. We're stirring our onions in our hot pan. To our onions, we've added our chopped garlic. Here are all of our chopped vegetables: pepper, yellow squash, zucchini, tomatoes. Here we're adding in our bell pepper. We're now pouring in our 2 cups of chopped tomatoes. We've added now half a tablespoon of pepper and a tablespoon of salt. And we are now adding, I would say maybe about 5 to 6 leaves of chopped basil. Now you want to lay out the sliced tomatoes, zucchini, and squash in like a nice folded pattern. You want to wrap this around the edges of the pan, and you want to do this such that you make a swirl. Add salt and pepper over the top of the ratatouille. Chop up another bunch of our fresh basil, and this time we're going to put it on top of our ratatouille. A good tip for chopping garlic is first lay the garlic flat, lay your knife flat, and then smash. And then that flattens it out and helps you with cutting it. Here we're just chopping up our garlic. Salt into our basil oil and garlic mixture right now. This is about maybe half a teaspoon of salt. Mix it all together. Now you're gonna spread our oil mixture all over the top of our ratatouille. This is what's gonna give it that flavor. That fresh basil is so aromatic. The oil helps to absorb all of the flavors from the basil and spread it across our vegetables here. The vegetables are gonna soak up that oil mixture and really absorb that flavor. Now we're just covering our tin or our skillet with aluminum foil. We're gonna put it in the oven at 350 degrees for 1 hour. Look at it bubbling and sizzling. If it's not cooked yet. I think that it's a good time to also turn on the boiler. So that's what we're gonna do. Look at it, sizzling. It's so beautiful. And the basil has infused our vegetables with all of its flavor. This is a wonderful vegetarian dish to serve. We're serving this along with some brown rice. We hope that you enjoyed this episode. Please like and subscribe, and make sure to share as well. Leave your comments down below. We'd love to engage with you, and see you in the next video. Thanks.